Loving yourself unconditionally, loving yourself no matter what, is the key to a healthy relationship with yourself and a healthy relationship with others. Unconditional love is a form of love that goes beyond conditions, that goes beyond limitations. Unconditional love is full love no matter what, is accepting yourself no matter what. No matter what mistakes you've done, no matter your physique, no matter what you like or don't like about yourself. Unconditional love is the love you deserve, is the love that is already inside of you. Tap into that unconditional love from within, and that will be your source of confidence. It will be your source of joy. It will be your source of abundance. It will attract and magnetize miracles to you because you are vibrating from unconditional love. Unconditional love is the highest form of love. It means complete and total acceptance. It means loving every single aspect of you. I'm sure that if you were born in the jungle and you had no access to social media or civilized society in general, you would not care about your appearance, about what you look like, about if you're doing things right or wrong. You would just live your life in the present moment. Where did you learn to hate a certain part of yourself? Where did that start? Who taught you that? Because when you're a baby, you don't inherently think bad thoughts. All those negative thoughts of criticism, all those voices that criticize you, that are strict with you, that throw negative words at you, they come from your environment. You grew up in a certain environment that programmed you to think like that about yourself. There's nothing to hate about yourself. Think about it. Nature makes everything perfectly. Nature doesn't make mistakes. If you don't love yourself, where did you learn that a part of yourself is wrong or disgusting or bad or not worthy? Because those are the parts of you that need the most love. And as a person that is conscious and aware, you can go back and love yourself. You can go back and love that inner child. You have the power to do so. Sometimes we wait unconsciously for our mother or our father to come and take care of us, to come and show us their love. We can wait for life because our parents are people like us and they do what they can with the resources they have. So you can be waiting forever for your mother to validate you and recognize you. You can wait forever for the love of an absent father. You can wait forever. Are you going to give yourself that love you deserve? Because it has to come from you. When you realize that the only love that will ever be what you need is your own love, how able are you to show yourself love, to show yourself that you're good enough, to support yourself, to validate yourself, to be your own source of validation? Appreciate yourself, because we can wait forever for others to see us, but as long as we're not seeing ourselves first, there is no way that we will receive that from other people. There's something that I always tell my friends and my clients. I don't know if you have kids or if you want to have them, but imagine for just a minute that you are the mother or the father of a daughter. You have a daughter. Would you talk to your daughter like you talk to yourself? Would you use the same words? Would you be so critic of her? Would you be so strict with her? Would you try to control her? I hope not. I hope not. So when you talk to yourself, understand that you're talking to your inner child. Would you talk like this to a child? And if the answer is no, how can you reframe that thought? How can you reframe that narrative? How can you bring more compassion? How can you bring more love? How can you bring more grace? You are not going to be able to love your daughter, future daughter, imaginary daughter, present daughter, if you don't love yourself unconditionally and accept yourself unconditionally and stop criticizing yourself. Because whatever you do to you, you do to everyone. There's an exercise I want to share with you to open you up to love yourself unconditionally. So you're going to take a notebook and you're going to make a list of all the things you don't like about yourself. Every single thing. Physical, mental, emotional, from your life. What is it that you don't like? I hate this. I don't like this about myself. Okay? Make a list of all those things. You can have one thing, you can have 10 things or 20 things. It depends on where you're at. But making a list of all those things is going to allow you to become aware of the parts of you that need the most love. And once you have that list, I want you to one by one read those words and ask yourself, how can I love this part of myself a little bit more today? How can I love this part of myself a little bit more today? Perhaps you look at it from a different angle. Perhaps you find something positive about it. Perhaps you can tell a new story about it. Do this exercise every day, repeatedly. This is going to increase your self-love and integrate all the parts of yourself so you can feel unconditional love as a whole human being. Because you're not your nose, you're not your fingers, you're not your mouth, you're not your crooked teeth. Like, you're not just that. You're a whole human being with so many qualities and talents that go beyond the physical aspect of you. The results of this exercise is that it will benefit the quality of your relationships with others as well, because as you love and accept yourself, you are more loving and accepting towards other people. You'll also increase your health as well, because if you think positive things about yourself, it will trigger happy hormones and a positive response from your body. So you will feel healthier, you will feel more beautiful as well, more radiant, more vibrant, because you reclaim parts of yourself with unconditional love. Unconditional love doesn't depend on beauty or any standards or anything. Unconditional love is unconditional love. So regardless of the aspect of it, you can still love it. For example, if you found a little bird on the road and the bird has its wings damaged, you would love the bird unconditionally. It's not like, oh, you're damaged, I can't love you. No, I love you anyway. That's unconditional love. So no matter the aspect of it, no matter how much you agree with it, you can still love it unconditionally. There's always a place for more love. There's always space for more love. How can you love those parts of you a little bit more today? There is nothing to dislike about yourself. Everything deserves love. There's also nothing wrong with wanting things to change too. If you want to improve your appearance, for example, you can do so. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as it comes from a place of love, then you can integrate and change those parts of you. When you do this, you're healing your inner child. You're healing also your parents, your family, the generations that come before you. Even if you're not aware of it, loving yourself unconditionally and integrating all of those parts of you unconditionally is giving other people permission to do so as well. It's giving other people permission to show up just as they are and not feel judged by you. People will feel great in your presence because you're not gonna judge them, because you're not gonna judge you. Treat yourself with the highest form of love always. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one.